You just did.
All right, going live.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning. It's 11 a.m. Time to call the Monday, February 12th, 2024 meeting of the Westfield, Washington Township Plat Committee to order. If staff could start it all off by confirming the presence of a quorum.
Do I read off the roll call? Do I do the roll call
Yes.
at this point? Okay, thank you.
Please.
Mr. Jorge,
Here.
Miss Morgan. Here. Mr. Pierce.
Here.
Mr. Wiley.
Here.
Not present, Michael Kelly. Brian Kelly, sorry.
Yeah. All right, so we have a quorum. Item first, election of officers. Present in the room is myself, who has previously been president, and Justin Wiley, who has previously been vice president. Is there anybody that feels compelled to want to be able to hold the gavel and be president?
You're doing a fantastic job.
Vote of confidence.
I'd be willing to continue, so. if
That's
somebody
good, because you were going to. Like I said, voluntold.
Yeah. If anybody wants to, move that by acclamation or some such way that we reunite me president, that's what's next. So if they wanna,
I make a motion to keep Robert Jorge as the president of the Plat Committee.
I'll second.
moved and seconded. Keep me. Everybody, I assume that the nominations are closed. Everybody in favor? Aye?
Aye.
I'll vote for myself. Anybody opposed to that? I remain as president. Is there a motion that we continue perhaps with Justin Wiley as vice president?
I'll make the motion and continue Justin Wiley as vice president.
And I will second that motion.
You are willing to continue, I assume?
Voluntold, like I said.
Everybody in favor of retaining Justin Wiley as vice president? Aye?
Aye.
Aye. Anybody opposed? Fortunately, Justin didn't speak, so we now have a vice president. Moving on, approval of the minutes of the September 11th, 2023 meeting. It's been a while since we met. Is there any concern about the minutes, or do we have a motion to accept them into the record?
I will move to accept the minutes from September 11th into the record.
Thank you. We have a motion. Is there a second?
Second?
Seconded. Everybody in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Minutes are accepted. Staff will review the rules and procedures for today's meeting. Problem?
All right. For items requiring a public hearing, today's meeting has the following structure. The department will summarize the petition. The petitioner will be given up to 15 minutes to present to the Plat Committee. The president will open a public hearing and individuals will be given 3 minutes to speak, and those representing a group will be given 5 minutes to speak. Only one member of the group will be given 5 minutes to speak. For efficiency purposes, we ask that those representing a group speak first. The public hearing will be closed when all interested members of the audience have had a chance to be heard and all emails received during the meeting have been provided to committee members. The petitioner will then be given 10 minutes to respond to comments without interruption. The committee will follow up with any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the petition. This may include additional discussion with the petitioner. The committee may then act upon the petition. Rules of conduct. Please do not disrupt the proceedings in any way. If you need to have a private discussion, then we ask that you quietly exit the room. Please silence your devices at this time. If you must answer them, then please quietly exit the room. There's no one here to speak. I'll skip that. If you are not attending in person, comments regarding the petition should be emailed to planners@westfield.in.gov with the petition name or number included in the subject line. Those comments will be forwarded to committee members and the petitioner. Yes.
Thank you. There's no item of business, so we move into the sole public hearing item, which is petition 2401-SPP-01 and 2401-ODP-01. I'll go ahead and open a public hearing at 11:05 a.m. And there's no one in the room wanting to speak at the public hearing, and we will wait briefly in case there is anybody attending virtually. Once again, as Lauren indicated, if you're attending virtually and have a comment, please quickly email planners@westfield.in.gov. And at 11:07 or so, if there is no email, we will close the public hearing and attend to the business.
Did you want me to do an intro for this?
Oh, yeah, I guess we usually would do that. I'm so anxious to have a public hearing. Is there? Let's suspend briefly the public hearing. It's 11:06. We'll start it up again after an intro, assuming there is an intro.
I can say a couple words about it. So this is the town-run overall development plan and subdivision primary plat public hearing. So town-run located at 146th, rather that frontage road here, and Town Road right on our border with Carmel. So Lore Corporation, represented by Terrasite Development, requests primary plat approval of a mixed-use subdivision containing 5 lots and 2 blocks, and an overall development plan review of 89 residential lots. This is all in 38.17 acres and within the town-run PUD development district. So for those of you who did not closely follow the Plan Commission dealings last spring, town-run is a residential commercial development. So it will be a continuation of the Epcon's Courtyards at Westfield product, which they're building up here currently. Those are age-restricted, single-family detached homes. And then there'll be a townhome product, not age-restricted, all ages, here fronting town. And then for the commercial piece, there will be 2 inline tenant buildings. The hope is to have kind of restaurant, patio, users that will engage the trail and have outdoor patios. So 2 inline tenant buildings and then a lifetime fitness and recreation facility here with pool and pickleball courts and such. And then will also be a small kind of cycling-centric gazebo piece that Lifetime is providing. And they will be doing the maintenance and upkeep on that. So, yeah, as I mentioned, we are looking here at the primary plat to do the initial subdivision. Let's see if I can get this all on one page. Yeah, so just kind of laying out the initial lots to then further in and cut out the individual residential lots. And then approval of these individual lots. Because we do require overall development plan only for residential uses now. So that was kind of a very quick overview, but I'm happy to answer any questions, and the applicant would be as well.
One of the most significant things that's happened in between when this started its life through our process and now, besides changing the home builder, is the property that you can kind of see on the left of that diagram was not originally a part of it. Those folks have elected to move, and their property is now incorporated as well. So that's enlarged this, but hasn't necessarily really made it substantially different. It's just more of what we had been looking at. So, is there anything further from petitioner?
I don't think so. Lauren's done a nice job of kind of giving the overview.
Okay. I will, at 11:09, restart the public hearing. Those that may or may not be attending virtually have had a little more typing time, but we'll wait briefly. If there is anything that arrives at planners@westfield.in.gov, now is the time to be fast and furiously typing to let us know your thoughts. 11:11, if there hasn't been a new email. We'll go ahead and close the public hearing. This item is available for Q&A amongst us, or in the event there is any or no concerns, there is a recommendation to send it with 3 conditions outlined in the staff report. Is there anything that we need to discuss amongst development team and membership?
Might be
And
open.
if not,
Let me open those conditions.
so condition 1 is the approval by Public Works of any applicable construction standards waivers. Second one is the applicant continues to work with the Public Works Department to determine appropriate right-of-way improvements. And finally, that all necessary approvals be obtained from the Westfield Public Works Department and Hamilton County Surveyor's Office prior to the issuance of an improvement location permit. Fairly common conditions to attach to our approvals going out of here. So if there aren't any questions, is there someone who would be interested in making a motion that would be inclusive of those conditions? Don't all speak at once.
I'll make the motion to approve, with the comments as stated in the staff report.
Thank you. Motion from Thirst. Do we have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Justin Wiley, and that's approval with the 3 conditions. Everybody in favor, please signify this. Oh wait, we'll do a roll call on this.
Okay.
Yep.
Ms. Morgan,
Aye.
Mr. Pierce,
Yes.
Mr. Wiley,
Yes.
Mr. Horkay.
Yes.
Passed. Oh,
Okay. Motion is approved. That was our only public hearing item. There are no items continued to any future meetings as of this time, which then takes us to reports and comments. Any questions, comments for each other from Plat Committee members? Plan Commission liaison would be me, and not sure what's coming our way next. It will be a couple of months. I don't really have anything to tip you off on. Last item would be any words of advice from the Community Development Department.
well, I didn't prepare a written statement. So
And if you don't, that's certainly understandable, but it's an
it
option
is
that's
on
always
there.
on here.
So it's looking like we will have a meeting in 2 weeks.
Oh, it is? Okay.
It is Wheeler Landing,
Okay.
one of their lots. I'm not an expert on that one, but yes, it's looking like we will have the second meeting in February and then possibly one in March. We did receive a filing, this most recent filing,
Okay.
for a overall development plan, primary plat combo.
I guess we did talk about Wheeler Landing being a possibility for February. I knew that there was potential for March, but I didn't know what it might be. So, all right. So we have the 26th of February would be a next meeting date for the potential of the Wheeler Landing option that's more in references. And there's nothing else.
Yeah, that's all I had.
We're ready for a motion to adjourn.
I'll move to adjourn today.
Motion from Mrs. Morgan, do we have a second?
Second.
By Michael Pierce. Everybody in favor of adjourning, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed to adjourning? We are adjourned.
Sorry to get to speak.
Oh, darn.
We ran you through the ringer today, didn't we?
Oh, man.
Did you write down when the public hearing opens?
So it's